Hello to all my YouTube fans. How are you today? Well, thank you for tuning in today's blog. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, a little disclaimer, I'm going to be working on something very dangerous. It's considered electrical. Please do not try this at home. I'm not a licensed electrician, but I do this for temporary purposes, typically for like Halloween or Christmas. But I'm going to show you how to wire one of these, a Gfci outlet, protective ground fault interrupters. And I will also show you the different connectors and the different things about why you want to use one of these. Now, this is no longer the code. You cannot use this outside. This is not tamper resistant or also water resistant either. Now, I have made a couple of these before, and I would like to show you. This is basically one of my original units I made. Now, of course, I have not changed anything on it. This is 14 gauge, 15 amps, and also a 15 amp outlet. Now, sadly, this cannot be used outside. This can only be used inside. I have to do a lot of changing. I change the outlet, the box, and also this plug and maybe the wire. Well, let's go ahead and show you what I mean. Alright, I'm going to talk to you about the parts and materials you're going to need to do this style project if you choose. Now, of course, this is just a demonstration. I'm just going to show you how to wire it. I'm not going to do any type of power to it because I don't have a end to go on this wire here. But this is the wire you're going to need. It's also probably 14 gauge, but the extension itself is only rated for 16 electrical tape. One of these did dad things here to put into your outside waterproof box, a wire nut, GSA outlet, also a ground wire, and also this style box. I only actually have the ground wire here. But let's go ahead and show you the most important information about one of these ground fault interrupters. Right? We have your ground, hot, neutral, neutral, reset, and test buttons here. On this back of the side of this unit, we have the line, we have the load. That's the case if you want to put a non-outlet downstream of this, you can also do that. We also have these little areas you can put the wires in. This is the brass side, where the hot side is, and also the neutral. And let's go ahead and wire it up and to show you how it all looks. Basically, we have just this outside metal box. Now, of course, it's a couple of things I do not have. I do not have the cover plate, okay, for this type of outlet, but that's okay. This is just mostly a demonstration. I'm going to take all this apart. Okay. Put this on the bottom like this. And again, typically you want to tighten this completely, but I'm only going to hand tighten it. Okay. Take your wire and make sure you have about 6 inches of wire out of the box. But this is about 5 inches. Pretty long. Let's go to color codes. This is your hot, means black charcoal. This is your common wire, your neutral wire, white as snow. This is your green earth wire, means green like grass. Alright. Take that end, slip on that. Don't forget your rubberized spooling. Slip it through that. And slip everything through this little conduit device, and just go ahead and make sure you have enough wire sticking outside the box, and screw that all the way down. Now again, I'm just hand tightening this. I'm not going to use any of my my tools today. Just going to show you how this is. Alright, once you got everything, once you got your green earth wire in, go ahead and hold it down and take a screwdriver and screw it down. Make sure it's very tight. Okay, you do not want this wire to come loose. This is your protective wire. Alright, now we're going to take the box. Okay, going to do the exact same thing with all the green ground wires. Now I am using stranded cable. I'm not using 14th solid because it's just easier to use the stranded cable. Twist these together, okay? Very, very nice and neat. And take your wire cap or your wire nut, screw those together, twist them. Now, typically I put electrical tape on here, but again, this is just a demonstration, just showing you how it hooks up. Right. Once you got everything, all your safety wires, all your greens connected, typically you should use electrical tape to wrap around the wire nut, but I'm not going to waste any of my electrical tape because, again, demonstrations. First of all, this wire is dead. This is not live, okay? It has no end to it. Means I can safely work on this. Take your neutral, put it into the end of the plug, like the female end, basically. And just tuck that hot out the way. Now I'm not using the wraparound method. Is I actually have those self plates in there. Once you tighten up those screws, that wire ain't coming out. Pull on it, tug on it, just to make sure it's not going to come loose on you. Take your hot, take it to the bottom. Same thing. Tighten it up. And tuck everything into the box, and you're good to go. Right, now it's time to tuck everything into the box. One thing, you should also wrap your electrical tape around your Gfci outlet as well for protection. This is a 15 amp Gfci outlet protector, and just, gently put all the wires inside of the box. Now this one is a lot of fiddly, because this one's a lot bigger than most of them. Now you can see, this one's way too big. This one may not fit proper inside this box, but that's okay. It's going to get everything all semi-screwed down here. I figure out what the problem is why this plug doesn't want to lay flat. But this one is just not recommended for the box. But there you go. Now I'm going to test it. Alright, once we got the female Gfci outlet temporarily in this box. Now, of course, I cannot use this outside right now because I do not have the right type of cable. And here we have the middle end plug. And I'm going to go over the wire diagram as well. Your green is like grass. Your neutral is like white like snow. Your black is like burnt hot dogs or burnt charcoal. Alright? The exact same thing. It goes with this. Green, neutral, and hot. Alright, now, let's get these wires perpendicular to this. Make sure you get it all nice looking too. Let's put that off to the side. Now, these don't have screws. These just have these little flip tabs. Alright? And I'll show you what it looks like when I come back. Alright, we finally got the middle end wired up nicely. And of course, here's your ground, your neutral, and your hot. Now, I also take the little connector here. Just line up. Of course, take a screwdriver, screw it down. And don't forget to tighten up your strainer leaf. I'm only going to tighten it a little bit, so I don't want to fully smash the wire. Alright, now, there you go. Now, let's give it a shot and see if it works. Plug this in over to your outlet. If you have a switched outlet like I do, plug it in over there, switch it on. So far we haven't got no power yet, but hit that reset button, bada bang, it's all good. Means you have wired it correctly, no shorts, no anything. And I turn off the light again. Works perfectly fine. Now, I can understand it's a lot of professional electricians who can actually do this type of work a lot better than I can. But let me kind of explain on the history of why I do my own stuff. Now, I do not monkey around with the electrical in the house or anything like, ceiling fans or breakers or the piano downstairs or anything. I don't do that. I make my own extensions. This is called an extension cord. This is called a Gfci outlet. Now, of course, I know I'm missing a couple of things. Don't worry. I will keep you all up to date when I finally finish this project the proper way. Now, I am not skilled of working on electrical. The only thing I could be skilled of is working on it when it's hot. Please do yourself a favor, make sure you turn off the electrical when you decide to do anything like this. Okay? Everything seems to work. Let's plug it in again. And that's it. Now this cable here is now live. Now if I turn this off, this has a breaker. But do not touch the inside of the outlet. Now, this is dead. Alright, if you guys are joining this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out, bye guys and girls. Hopefully see you in a future vlog.